Drive is ONRUSH distilled to its purest form. Drive with style and aggression. Take down your rivals, get huge air, and take risks to earn boost. Then burn it off to add points to your team. The winning team will be those that can earn and spend boost the fastest. Get familiar with each ride's unique abilities, because making the most of them could be the difference between winning or kicking yourself when you get beaten to the punch. Word to the wise, the best drivers can chain those boosts together to earn points like a round-stealing grandmaster. Switch is like the fastest, most destructive game of cat and mouse you've ever played. But we ain't in no playground. Both teams start off on bikes. Fast, nimble, but vulnerable. Your objective at this point in time is to stay alive, because each time you wreck, you switch to the next vehicle class. See? That's why it's called Switch. Got it? You have 3 switches, and when you're out of them, well then it's your job to take out an opponent lucky enough to be clinging on to theirs. When your team's out of them, then it's game over. To really rule this mode, you need to know when to defend yourself from attack and when to hunt your enemy down with no mercy. Countdown is simple, but let me lay it out. See your team's timer? That's ticking down, and it ain't stopping. Unless you and your team can pass through the gates to top it up. If you want to have time your side, you want to get through those gates trouble-free. Put it this way, if you run out of time, it's a point to the other team, and we don't want that now. So, do everything within your power to get ahead. And if the opportunity arises, push these fools out of the way, so when it comes down to it, one gate might be all that separates you. Control, that's what lockdown is all about. In this mode, we got a zone traveling at eye-watering speed. Oh, don't worry, you can't miss it. When a zone appears, ain't nobody got any claim to it. It's up for grabs. So what you gotta do? You gotta race and fight your way to get your team inside that zone to control it. You got more of your guys than they have of theirs? Then you all good. The winning team is the first to claim enough zones. Easier said than done. To get the edge on the opposition, you need to use every dirty trick in the book to stop them from getting near that zone. Teamwork makes the dream work in lockdown. Remember that.
Blade.
For when laying down hellfire is the only option, ain't no other choice.
Tumbler.
Pull off 360 flips to hit rush before your opponents even have a chance.
Crash bang.
Weaponize your tombstones with a retina-burning flash. Give them hell even when you're down.
Firewall.
Hit rush to scorch the earth and bring down all in your tracks.
Make a building. Outlaw.
Equipped to take with style and authority.
Show off.
Fuel your rush tank every time you land a trick and live to tell the tale.
Slam.
Hit the deck with full force and send them on a sudden diversion. For when you need a bit of me time.
Drain.
Activate rush to make your opponent's hard-earned boost disappear right before their eyes.
Be the ultimate party crasher and spoil all their fun.
Vortex.
Built for maximum disruption and punishing all in your wake.
Spiral.
Land barrel rolls to add to your rush tank and get the edge on the opposition.
Touchdown.
Hit the ground running with enhanced boost landing. It's built for getting ahead.
Turbulence.
Activate rush to leave a volatile wake of disruption behind you.
Get in front and watch them fall.
Charger.
They can't run, they can't hide. This one is built for the hunt.
Daredevil.
pound your rivals to fast-track your rush tank.
Airstrike.
Like an air-to-ground missile, they won't want to be in your sights. It's got inbuilt air superiority.
Bulldoze.
Activate your rush ability to front-load your brutality and become an unstoppable wrecking force.
Bring back, line them up, knock them down.
Interceptor.
For when you need to be downright offensive.
Pinpoint.
Drive tight and add to your rush tank every time you're a whisker away from wrecking.
Surge.
Pack a little punch to your boost and deliver a knockout blow.
Rampage.
Keep the onslaught going as every takedown refills your rush gauge.
Sometimes you need a sledgehammer solution.
Dynamo.
For when you're in a real giving kind of mood.
Unite.
Stay extra close to your teammates to top up your rush tank.
Restock.
Share the wealth by dropping boost pickups for your team. Sharing is caring, and you care the most.
Energize.
Hit rush and become a high-speed boost hotspot for any teammate wise enough to be nearby.
Spread the love. Fuel their speed.
Titan.
The big sister born to protect you and wreck anything that gets in the way.
Impact.
Get a chunk of rush fuel every time you clash with the opposition.
Shield.
Stay near your teammates and bolster their defenses. With you around, everyone feels stronger.
Blockade.
Activate your rush tank and leave a trail of speed killers to set up some sitting ducks for your team.
You're so strong, it's infectious.
Enforcer.
You ain't here to make friends in this one. Its ability to wear down the opposition is unparalleled.
Bully.
Set your sights on beating down fodder and max out your rush tank.
Shut down.
They ain't gonna like this. Ram your opponents to hit the kill switch on their boost. They ain't boosting, they ain't winning.
Blackout.
Unleash your rush ability to blind anyone that can't keep up with your ferocious pace.
Kill his speed, then kill his vision.
See this? You could say it's a spoiler, but you will be right here giving it everything you've got to be immortalized as the very first champion of the ONRUSH Founders Trophy. You can relax, we ain't spoiling nothing. Cause it's not the outcome, it's how y'all get there. ONRUSH started as nothing more than a bunch of friends, mutual thrill seekers, kicking back against a few rules that started grinding motorsport down. Hey, I ain't hating, just telling you how it happened. We cool? Quick heads up, this isn't racing. This is a high-speed stampede, so we don't worry about track violations or a little contact. We encourage that behavior all day long, baby. Now, they never plan to take over the world, but seems like you can't stop a good thing from being a big thing. So, here we are, right at the start, stripped back to its punk rock basics, set to the sweetest of summers. Perfect conditions for these 12 founders to kickstart ONRUSH into life and start writing history. So we all had fun and walked away with a few new scars to show off. But the thing about ONRUSH is, it can't stay still. And so they switched it up. More ways to compete and more vehicles to throw around. And not a moment too soon, because while you were happy to rough it out, behind the curtain you started to get a following. Dedicated, waiting wide-eyed for your next spectacle. So, it's a good job that comes as natural as breathing. This was the exact moment ONRUSH became legitimate. Friends told friends, their friends told their friends told their parents. And soon enough, all eyes were on your disorganized antics. So, you got in a huddle, bashed your heads together, and came away as the head honchos of your own teams. You look like very proud parents. Cute. With the stage set, team names chosen, fish heads. I mean, fine. It was time to compete and make this thing a real thing. So, everyone loves the teams, and why wouldn't they? Fresh shirts, posters on bedroom walls, stickers where they ought to know better. That one dynamite decision meant there was no turning back. ONRUSH is here to stay. And 'cause you're so kind, such givers, and 'cause you want the challenge, you said, hey, how about we drive through the night for our fans around the world? And that's just what you're gonna do. And, as is tradition, we need a new challenge, 'cause of course, hurtling down a mountain at night is so last season. What now then? See, while others shut shop when it gets a bit cold, or when there's a big old gray cloud in the sky, we keep going. Nothing's gonna stop our fun. ONRUSH fans are in meltdown to see these daredevils face off against whatever Mother Nature's got up her sleeve. So, what you saying? Okay, back here again, but from this point on, the journey is unknown. No, don't ask, I don't know. You see, every sport has its lay it all out on the table, be all, end all, show-stopping finale, and ours is the ONRUSH Founders Trophy. Tipping the hat to the 12 that made ONRUSH what it is right now. Gotta give it to you. Every team put in triple shifts to get ONRUSH where it is now. And they did it together. How about that? But now it's time to see who's gonna be the very first name carved in stone. So, what do you say we find out? You started this with nothing more than a need to push the limits. What happened next could have chewed you up and spat you out the other side. But you took it all in your stride. So, that's why it's your team right there. Well, we assume it is. And what now for ONRUSH and its 12 founders? They ain't gonna stop. It's not part of the plan. So, we'll see you around.